This was after I retired. I mean, within those 10 years of just losing myself, I ended up overdosing. Nobody knew. Doctors hid it. It's like I have like minions that just hide everything, right?
Seen some stuff about with the whole like Oscar De La Hoya thing.
I'm glad to go away from him.
Yeah.
'Cause he's f***ing crazy.
Wow, Oscar is, maybe he's doing drugs again or something. He's on some kind of drugs or something, but he's telling people that I lost, that he beat me in this fight right here.
Shane Mosley beating
the fight that I clearly beat him.
Oscar De La Hoya fired back at Jake Paul after being labeled a cokehead during a press conference. The remarks stirred controversy, prompting fans to question De La Hoya's state of mind during the event and whether he was sober. The tension between them has now intensified further.
Jake, tu deseo de sacudir el mundo del boxeo es admirable. Eres un verdadero gallo loco por enfrentarte al ex campeón mundial Julio César Chávez Jr., quien aguantó los 12 asaltos contra un gran campeón de Canelo Álvarez. Ambos los felicito por aceptar este reto. La pelea coestelar presentada por Golden Boy es otro enfrentamiento espectacular.
Oscar De La Hoya has repeatedly questioned Jake Paul's approach to the sport, arguing that many of Paul's bouts are more entertainment than legitimate competition in DHE. La Hoya's view: Paul's penchant for staging high-profile matches, often against unconventional opponents, signals a lack of genuine athletic ambition, he believes. Jake sidesteps young rising boxers who, while less famous, pose a real challenge. De La Hoya insists that Paul treats boxing as a spectacle rather than a serious discipline, undermining its integrity by prioritizing eye-catching promotions over sanctioned athletic contests. Paul, in De La Hoya's eyes, fails to honor the sport's fundamental principles.
I think Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, look, it's one of those fights where, again, the world's going to watch. It's going to create new eyeballs for boxing. It's going to create a lot of news all over the world. But I stick to my message, and that is, if Jake Paul wants to take the sport serious, then he should be fighting young guys who are top 15, top 10, not heroes and legends like Mike Tyson, who are 60 years old.
Thank you, buddy.
That's it.
Reflecting on his transition out of active competition, Oscar De La Hoya has admitted that he struggled with personal challenges once he retired, including a reported reliance on various mind-altering substances. This period, which De La Hoya describes as deeply difficult, followed a storied career in which he battled bravely in the ring instead of fading into obscurity. He has been candid about this chapter, acknowledging that the pressures of retirement can leave one vulnerable. De La Hoya's public openness has resonated with many, sparking conversations about how even celebrated athletes may experience emotional hardship and seek unhealthy coping mechanisms.
And call it, I don't know, somebody's looking down at me and watching over me or something, because I should have been dead many times over from that's happened to me, But
what do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro.
What?
I mean, I was once, this was after I retired. I mean, within those 10 years of just losing myself, I ended up overdosing. Nobody knew. Doctors hid it. It's like I have like minions that just hide everything, right? Just if Oscar does something, hide it. Out in the street, 5 a.m, just walking like a zombie, almost getting run over in the freeways. It's shit like that.
Canelo Alvarez recently commented that he is relieved to have parted ways with Oscar De La Hoya, describing De La Hoya as crazy in the context of their professional relationship. Canelo's remark reflects a belief shared by some fighters that De La Hoya's behavior and management style became erratic. The Mexican star pointed out that De La Hoya's roster dwindled after their split, with only Ryan Garcia remaining under his wing. This suggests that others distanced themselves, possibly due to disagreements or disruptions. Canelo's remarks provide insight into how some boxers perceived instability in De La Hoya's operations.
Seen some stuff about with the whole like Oscar De La Hoya thing.
I'm glad to go away from him.
Yeah.
'Cause he's f***ing crazy.
We're really good friends with Dana White,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like Oscar De La Hoya too. I said.
Oscar De La Hoya has announced he's coming out of retirement to box again.
Cocaine isn't cheap.
I think nobody.
Because he's a vacuum, right?
Every time he's in problems, he don't have any fighters left. Ryan Garcia, because he signed with him. Now Ryan Garcia, I think is in a problem with him. That's why nobody wants to be with him, because he's no loyal.
When UFC President Dana White was asked about Oscar De La Hoya's controversial public statements, White responded with a jab. He teased that Oscar must have been under the influence of substances when he made them whites. Critique added a high profile jab from mixed martial arts into the ongoing scrutiny of De La Hoya's conduct. While White's remark was laced with humor, it also underscores how many in combat sports doubted the reliability of De La Hoya's recent outbursts. The comment further highlights the widening conversation about the former boxing champion's mental clarity.
Little bitch, and then he said he'll fight a real man in GSP. So, do you have any comment back to Oscar De La Hoya? Because I know you haven't responded to him yet. Give me a headline, Dana. Give me a headline. Come on, man.
He's all jacked up on the yayo.
Yeah.
In another pointed observation, Dana White acknowledged that Oscar De La Hoya was once a formidable bad boy inside the ring, a fighter with undeniable talent and charisma still. White contended that times have changed. He even went so far as to mock De La Hoya's public appearance, including a rumored fake abdominal definition. According to La Hoya, what was once a reputation for swagger has devolved into an image marred by dubious claims and overstated bravado. By juxtaposing past prowess with present skepticism, White illustrated the contrast between Oscar's accomplished fighting career and the question marks surrounding his current public persona.
I may have missed it, but was Oscar De La Hoya included in any of the tributes tonight?
I did. Yeah, he was in the video.
Okay.
He was in the video. He's an asshole, but you can't deny what he did. I mean, the guy, you know what I mean? He's a fucking lunatic. But he was a bad boy in his day before he got his fake abs. Yeah, he used to have real abs.
During a recent exchange, boxing legend Shane Mosley directly challenged De La Hoya's assertion that he won the fight known to the public as a Sugar Shane victory. Mosley questioned Oscar's reality, asking rhetorically, "What planet are you living on?" As he defended his version of the bout, the disagreement laid bare, their rivalry reflecting a deeper resentment over De La Hoya's challenges to Mosley's legacy. This clash reveals how De La Hoya's tendency to question established boxing narratives continues to provoke pushback from fellow veterans.
Let's see what's going on.
Here I am on top of the world, beating Pernell Whitaker, beating Julio Cesar Chavez, beating Hector Macho Camacho, beating Sugar Shane Mosley.
Beating Sugar Shane Mosley. I wonder where was I at when this happened? I didn't know. I didn't know that I lost the fight. I thought that I won this fight.
To the winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Shane Mosley.
So I don't know what dimension Oscar is living in. If is it planet Earth? Where are we at? Like, when did I lose this fight? I didn't know that I lost. Nobody informed me that I lost the fight. Wow. Oscar maybe he's doing drugs again or something. He's on some kind of drugs or something, but he's telling people that I lost, that he beat me in this fight right here.
Shane Mosley beating
the fight that I clearly beat him in, I thought. Let me know what you think. What did I win or lose, or what happened? Am I in another world? Are we on planet Earth? Or where are we at? Like, what's going on here? I totally don't understand what the is going on. What's going on here? Well, this is clearly the first fight right here that we are fighting. I have the Rampage shorts on. This is definitely the first fight. Even if you refer to the second fight, I mean, yeah, we could say there was probably a draw or something like that, but the judges said that I won the second fight too, and I beat him in the amateurs as well, so I don't know what fights he's talking about. This might have been like a long time ago when he was in his feelings or something, or when he was doing the drugs. I'm just now coming across it right now.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned.